right, y'all. It's your boy DJ Spin. The day in the life, trying to get myself together for the Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4 and more. And I'm getting ready to do something with all of the people that are on this actual show. So let's see what happens. Yo, DJ Cell, do me a favor. Spell Ultimate House Music Day Party. Say Ultimate House Music Day Party 3 times and fast.
No, I can't do that.
She's non-compliant. Gotta call my sound man.
Calling Tony Lobbin.
Yo, are you ready to do this party, the Ultimate House Music Day Party on March the 15th?
Where did you get March the 15th from, Spin?
I'm doing too much, Tony. So, Ultimate House Music Day Party, March the 2nd.
Yes, Spin.
What day is this party? March the 15th or March the 2nd?
Man, it's March the 2nd. Get it straight, man.
Come on, Spin. You got to know it's March the 2nd.
Say Ultimate House Music Day Party 3 times fast.
Ultimate House Music Day Party, Ultimate House Music Day Party, Ultimate House Music Day Party.
Lord have mercy. Call wifey. Hi, can you do me...
What is it?
Can you do me a favor, please?
Depends on what it is.
Can you ushwe ashklay? No.
What?
Can you say Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4 and more 3 times and fast? And I know you can do it. You just really...
Why?
Because it's the Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4 and we have to promote it.
No, actually I cannot because I'm actually busy trying to sell tickets to the party. So bye-bye.
What?
Calling Joshua Milan, mobile.
La 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 la.
Ultimate. 3 times fast. Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4. Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4. Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4. You really expect me to...
Yes, Jeffrey, it's the Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4 and more.
Calling Terry Hunter, mobile.
I have no idea why I'm thinking this dude is going to answer his phone.
You have reached the voicemail box for Terry Hunter.
Calling Barbara Tucker, mobile.
Hola, who's thing?
This is DJ Spin.
Hey.
Hello, Barbara. Say Ultimate House Music Day Party 3 times and fast.
Beautiful people.
Right.
Was missing today. Yeah.
ULTIMATEHOUSEPARTY. Why I don't know, but I do know. So the human beatbox with my son Cade Young on the microphone.
Ultimate House Music Day Party, Ultimate House Music Day Party, Ultimate House Music Day Party.
That's my boy.
Well, welcome back to Talent Tuesday. As you can see, someone is a little bit excited.
I am excited
about the ultimate. You say it. Can you say it?
The ultimate
3 times and fast. You say.
Ultimate House Music Day Party, Ultimate House Music Day Party, Ultimate House Music Day Party, Part 4.
Part 4 and more. All right. It is Talent Tuesday. Welcome, everyone. We are Quantize Recordings. I'm Kelly Spencer, and I have with me...
I am DJ Spin.
All right. Well, we are going to get into this. Speaking of the Ultimate House Music Day Party, Part 4 and more, we have our guest judges who will be at the Ultimate House Music Day Party.
Correct.
Have joined us.
Correct.
So we should get
minus the one that I always cannot get.
Okay, so
anyway,
drop me a note in the chat wherever you are if you think one of the judges. We advertise what judges would be with us. If there was one that you would think might be late or may not make it, who would it be? Just curious what you all think. Drop me a note on Twitch, on Facebook, on where are we? Mixcloud as well. Someone says Terry. Interesting guess.
A very interesting guess.
Okay, well, we are going to see who is with us tonight.
Right. All right. So
you want to do the honors?
Okay, I'll do the honors. All right, the first person that I'm going to introduce to you is my sister. She is not just my sister in music. She is my sister in spirit. She has trailblazed the dance music industry. I mean, only way that I could think about her to be completely honest, she's the Diana Ross of dance music, and she is just the most incredible performer. And it's a pleasure to have Barbara Tucker back with us on Talent Tuesday. Hi, Barbara.
Yes, but Diana Ross don't dance like Barbara Tucker, though.
No, Diana Ross can't do nothing like Barbara Tucker.
Diana Ross can't dance like Barbara Tucker.
She can't cut a rug nowhere even close.
Look, I don't know how I'm dancing these days, but I am shouting with joy over house music, what it's doing in this season. I'm honored to be here, everyone, again. And I'm in, guess what? Quantize.
What?
I'm in my 40th year of house music.
Wow.
40 years of doing this. Now, that's amazing.
Wow, Barbara.
That's awesome. And you still look good. You still sound good. So,
Absolutely.
That a lot of people can't say that after doing this for 40 years.
Well, thank you, Barbara, for taking your time to be with us tonight. We can't wait to hear your feedback. And I think some of these producers are going to be a little nervous. We made sure there was some vocal tracks. So we want to hear what you have to say about these songs.
Absolutely do.
Absolutely do. I don't mind instrumentals. I like instruments and instrumentals.
Yes.
Right.
You know, I'm a dancer.
I know you are.
Mm-hmm.
So if I feel the rhythm and the beat of my ancestors in that track, I'm getting on that floor.
All
Cha-ching.
right. Well, I hope these producers are coming with their A game tonight, because I know you are going to have some feedback for them.
A super duper A.
Super duper A game.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I think we lost. Wait a minute.
What?
I lost my next person.
Did you lose somebody?
Yeah, because I can't see him. So, well, why don't we introduce this guy?
Who's this guy? The legend. Tommy Davis is in the house, co-founder of Quantize Recordings and head of our Unquantized label. This is the season of Unquantized, Tommy. Every time I turn around, we are just, track after track after track. Unquantized.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's a season for all three labels.
Okay, I'm claiming that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it is a good season.
Tommy, you know how I feel about you.
You know how I feel about you, Barbara.
Oh, you're having a moment.
Lord. They are having a woo moment.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see him. I'm going to hug him so much that I might forget to go on stage.
Oh, no. Oh, no, we can't have that. Tommy, you come after she goes on stage.
Right. No doubt. All right. Okay, so the next guy that I'm going to introduce to you is if house music had a Motown and Barbara Tucker is Diana Ross, right? This dude is Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
undoubtedly. He is. I mean, man, he's just done so much. He's been one part of Blaze. He does what he does with Elements of Life. He's an incredible musician. I mean, and a voice that is second to none, and a killer songwriter. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one, the only Josh Milan with us tonight.
That's an amazing intro, man.
Be careful, Josh. He must want something from you. Be careful.
Yeah, I want him to perform at the House Music Day Party and absolutely smash it.
All true. Everyone has been so excited to hear that you're coming to Baltimore and that you will be on the show tonight. So welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Man, I don't even know what to say, Josh. It's a pleasure to have you. So, the other person that is supposed to be with us who's not here,
okay,
is Terry Hunter.
We're gonna give him some time. Lexi, if you are in the chat, DJ Spence, assistant extraordinaire, you know what to do. Start spamming Terry Hunter's text and
figure out where he is.
Email him from Spence.
Right, and this guy, not to be confused with Terry Hunter, his name is Mike Freak, who's going to be helping us do what we do.
Mike Freak. Mike, you know what, Mike? Yes. I was thinking today, how long have you been part of the team? It's been a while now, right?
It's been a minute, yeah. 2019, I think.
2019.
So,
Well,
yeah, I
welcome,
was
Mike. He is
I
running
was
our newest
literally
label.
dying.
He was,
and Spen
yes,
saved me.
crazy story. He was literally very ill, and he
Yeah.
reached out to Spen, and Spen was really
Spen didn't do anything.
You were into
that
his
is a God thing I
production.
want you to know.
And we met him at a bakery. We met him at a bakery, and he was sick.
Oh
really,
my gosh, we're doing a video after
Yeah,
was really
yeah,
sick.
we don't want to go right. We're gonna tell the whole world the
But no,
freaky
I mean,
Mike
he
business.
said it. He said it. And here he is. He's running our newest label, Q or Q3, and producer and DJ extraordinaire. And he's got his own thing going on. He's always in DC tearing up the dance floors. And
Yes.
we're excited to have him as part of the team. Hey, Mike.
Absolutely.
Hey,
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So what we got? We
have
what,
five songs tonight.
Okay.
And we are going to get right into this. So if you're in the chat, make sure you tell us what you think about these tracks. I think you're going to like some of them. So let's get right into this. Track number 1. Where are we, Spin?
This track is called Meant to Be.
Meant to Be.
As
All
Talent
right.
Tuesday gets underway.
believe our final guest judge has joined us. Mr. Hunter, are you with us? Let me see. You know I was talking about you. I'm gonna tell it. I don't talk about people behind their backs. I was talking about you.
I was talking about y'all too because
Hey,
what you talking about us for?
Straight off a plane, I said, boy, I must love fish.
You absolutely must love us. Straight off of a plane.
And right here.
And right there. Well, thank you, everyone. Welcome, Terry Hunter. Now,
yes, please give him props.
Grammy nominated superstar. What is up, Terry? Thank you for joining us. Hey.
No superstar here. We still grinding each and every day.
I'm giving you the flowers while you are still here. So, in my eyes, yes, you
flowers, flowers.
You just failed the audition with Josh and Barbara.
No, I'm not even.
All right.
No.
So, Terry, did you get a chance to hear that first song?
I did. I liked it. I like the string arrangements. I like the song. Yeah, I came right after it started, kind of. So yeah, that was who was. I didn't catch the artist though.
We don't
give
tell.
artists
We don't
away.
tell.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
You act like you never been on this show before, Mr. Hunter.
Yeah, I need a refresher. Sorry.
So, if there was any feedback, if there was anything that you would do to make it even better, could you give give the producer a little, some ideas of what they could do to make it stronger?
To me, honestly, from what I was listening to when I came in here, I don't think they can change anything. I think the song was dope.
Nice.
I think the string arrangement was dope. I think the vocalist was nice. Everything sound mixed. I'm listening to it in my AirPods, and so I don't really hear no mistakes there. So, man, thumbs up.
All right.
Awesome.
Score 1 to 10.
I'll give it an 8.5.
Nice.
All right.
All right. We're starting out strong with an 8.5 from Mr. Hunter. Let's go over to Barbara Tucker.
All right,
Big
sister.
shout out to my brother Terry. So good to see you.
See?
All right. So this track, I really love the chords on this. I love the emotion that even the chords bring forth in the track. I love the arrangement of the track. My thing would be for when the hook comes in, the vocalist can have more clarity to the words, so people don't have to say, what is she saying? What is she singing? So I would definitely have more clarity. Sometimes as a vocalist, we have to over enunciate to get clarity in a hook, so that it's straight up and people from Asia to Italy can hear, so that they can sing along. But I love the arrangement. I love the song. I would give this track an 8.
All right, an 8 from Barbara Tucker.
Nice
all right.
Start. All right, Josh, do you agree?
The pressure is crazy.
The pressure. Don't listen. Don't agree if you don't agree.
Right,
do
seriously.
You agree? Yeah.
Listen, I agree with Barbara on this track. But to add to what Barbara said, I thought the track was a little wordy. Just a lot of words was going on, and especially in the hook. When I'm writing a song, not that I write the dopest songs out there, but I just try to keep it simple so that people can sing what I just wrote. If I'm writing da 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 it's like all the words that woman was singing was
right.
They were singing. Kudos for doing vocals, but too many words for me. So I would give it a 7.5.
All right. Okay. And since his phone is ringing, hello, Thomas.
That wasn't my phone.
Whose phone is that? Is that our phone?
It's not our phone.
It's not our phone. Barbara's phone? Oh Lord, the Lord is calling us. We know something's going on. All right, Tom, what you think?
Tommy, what do you think?
Hey, Josh, and hey, Terry. That was the best song I heard on Talent Tuesday in a very long time. I mean, it sounded well thought about. It's soulful. It's definitely Quantize all day. we could do mixes for days and still not outdo that mix. And that's what we want. We want songs that your mix, no matter who we out in other mixes, can stand beside some other people. And that mix does it. I give it an 8.5.
All right, Tommy with an 8.5.
Nice.
Let's go. You want to do? Should we give Mike a shot?
We should hear what Mike has to say. We absolutely should. I mean,
what do you think?
We need some
You traitor, you Twitch traitor. What is it?
For me, I just want more of like a hook right there, because like now I'm trying to recall what was the hook in that, and
okay,
I kind of got lost in.
Yeah,
so,
I think that may play to what Josh was saying about it being too wordy. I mean, the melody can be good, but if the words are too much, it just is, you know, what makes it memorable, and that's the thing. But if you were to give it a rating, what would you give it?
Production wise, it's pretty good, so I'll give this one an 8.
All right.
And we got
over on
80% on Twitch.
80%.
80%. Yep.
Okay. Shout out to Paris. That we always say her name wrong, so I tried to pronounce it just right. Paris thought it was a little pitchy in places. Okay.
I thought so too. I agree.
Okay, fair
totally
enough.
agree.
We can clean that up. Angelica Deneau, shout out to Angelica. The hook was a lot more words than probably should be, but she thought it was a beautiful song overall. So some nice comments going on over on Twitch. Good start.
Very good start.
All right. Well, I think we should get
along
on into what is this track called?
John House.
John House.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well,
let's
it's Talent Tuesday. Stay with us. Let's check out this next track. That's what it said at John House. Lots of love going on for this one. I'm looking on Facebook and over here on Twitch. Let's get into who should go first. I know. As soon as I heard this, I was like, this has Tommy Davis all over.
All right, so call
So
him.
let me
let's
see.
let him go.
Tommy.
let's let him go. Get it over with.
Wait a minute. After that, I gotta smoke a cigarette.
Really? You know?
There's certain things that always works, and all the DJs in the chat and some other people, we've heard this chord progression many times. It's not broke. That's when you know it's really a good one. When you can hear me do it, Biscuit do it, Jeffrey C do it, Groove Record do it, and it never gets tiring. It's just that they love it for that kind of people that like this energetic, unquantized kind of vibe, where it's really perfect for the festival season coming up. Because outdoors, loud on amplified speakers is killer. So I haven't did a golden buzzer in a long time, man. Golden buzzer.
Really?
Golden buzzer?
An actual golden buzzer?
Wow.
Even though it's a Shirley Caesar sample all day long.
I don't care if it's...
Okay.
no, I love the fact that she was on it. That just did it. That right there. I didn't know whether to run down an aisle or what. I was like, okay.
All right. Scale of 1 to 10. What do you think?
That was a golden buzzer. It's a 10.
Yeah, golden buzzer is a 10. All right, that's fine. All right. Who we got? Who you want next?
Let's go to Josh.
All right, Josh. What do you think?
I agree with Tommy. I thought it was hot. Question. Oh, just for the record, 10. But I got a question. If you were to remix this song, what would you remix? What would be
that's a good question, and I know where you're going with it. I mean, literally, it would be taking the same vocals and putting new music on it.
So wouldn't that be
if we were going to remix it, right?
That's a rewrite then, no?
Oh,
you know what? Really, you gonna open this can really, yo?
Fair question. Answer the man, please. He's our guest. Don't be rude to the guest, sir. Don't be rude to the guest.
Now we've been doing this show for
4 years.
4 years now, and it's the first time that somebody has gone there with the question. Okay.
Are you? Is that tears coming out of your eyes?
Yes. There's tears coming out of my eyes because Josh went and asked a heavy question. So all right. No. It's good actually because this is the whole purpose of what we're doing. Technically, Josh, yes, that would be considered a rewrite.
Right. But
that wasn't his question. His question was if you were to remix.
If I was to remix it. Now, what a real remix of this record would be taking all of those parts, rearranging them, doing something different with what's there.
Correct.
Right.
That is a remix. But we've gotten so far away from that.
Come on, you know.
Yeah. I mean, we've gotten so far from that.
We got so far from that.
Yeah, but man, shoot, that was the original. You know, like you would have his Disco Circus, a 15-minute record, and now you have a Francois Kevorkian remix of it. It's the same thing, just shorter. It's a remix.
Yeah.
But now things have gotten so. I mean, I think the '90s. Late 80s, early 90s gave birth to this thing where remixes was, defined by taking brand new music,
overdubbing,
and putting it over something thereby. But the payment scale was different. It's like, okay, look, if somebody's paying me $50,000 to remix a record, sure, I'll go ahead and do it. But but that has come to be the standard. Yes, Josh. That I see where you're going, and that was good.
All right.
That was
we have
good.
2 10s so far.
Yeah.
Let's go to Barbara.
All right, Barbara, what say you?
What say I? I say this track is a banger. I say it's a banger because the first thing I hear when I hear a track does it move my spirit? Being a dancer, does it move me? And I really wanted to get out of the chair and dance to it. And I think we just need to always be able to dance first. Sometimes if it's too clean, we don't get it in house because house
Right.
sometimes was not clean. It was about, do you feel it? You know, and then look, Shirley Caesar, come on now, Shirley Caesar,
Right.
made me want to start speaking in tongues on the dance floor.
Right.
I definitely want to give this. I'm going to give it a 10 because I felt it.
Ooh.
I
Wow.
like dancing, and I'm representing also the voices of the dancers. They're going to rock this track. There's going to be a circle at your space, and you're going to say, "No circles now." You can't stop the circle when tracks
No.
like this happen.
Right. Dope. Barbara Tucker with a 10.
All right, we got 3. I think this is. I don't think we've ever.
I don't
had
think we've ever had 3.
3 10s, Tommy.
No, never.
Yeah, not in a long. If we have, it's been a long time.
Right. Now let's see what
Let's
the
see
Chicago
let's see-
Chicago
let's go to Chicago.
gangster.
Oh,
Right.
is that young pup Hunter?
Yes, that's Tempo.
Hey, Tempo! Tempo Hunter is making his very first appearance on Talent Tuesday.
He looked like Tempo looked like he a killer.
Tempo was not impressed. I don't think.
Hey.
Was he impressed?
Look at his face.
Tempo was I don't know what he couldn't hear it because I have it in my AirPods.
Okay.
But he missed me, I guess, so he jumped up in my lap. So
Okay.
Awesome.
I am going to be the Simon Cowell right now, if I can, right? And what I mean by that is the track is dope. The track is definitely a banger, right? But we've heard this 1,000,001 times, right? And like Tommy said it best, Spin said it best, everybody said it best. Josh, too, what's up, brother?
Hey, my man.
I just feel like I've heard it before. I've heard that sample, that sound before, the Shirley Caesar. Like, I'm in a space, right? And this is no disrespect because that track is good and it definitely will rock a dance floor. It's definitely dope. But I just feel like I made a post a few months ago that I just feel like a lot of stuff that's coming out is the same tempo, it's the same samples, it's the same feel. And so to me, I don't have any bad words for the track, but I just feel like we've heard that 1,000,000 times over and over. Is it a banger? If I'm stuck in between a rock and a hard place, will I pull this out because I know the people like it? Yes, but it's nothing that I haven't heard before. And I think it will work. I think the track will do what it will do. But it's just things to where, like, if you're going to do something like this, because, you know, we all like that dirty stuff, right? But, like, make the bass line for me to move a little bit more. Add some more melodies to it if you're going to do that. But just that repetitive sound we heard. And, you know, for me, I'm just searching for different stuff. You know what I mean? I'm looking for different stuff in that vein, but just slightly tweaked a little bit, if I'm making any sense. And I just want to say...
perfectly good sense.
Yeah, like, shameless plug, Terry Hunter featuring Josh Milan and Mike Dunn. We have a record out right now. Please go check it out.
You better plug it.
Yes, please
You
plug
better
it.
plug that.
Please plug it.
Absolutely. So yeah, but no, so I would give that record, I would say, because it works, man. It works. Maybe 8.
Okay.
All right. Not too shabby.
No, that's good.
Not too shabby.
That's good.
What you
That's
think
good.
about it?
I think that it's killer. Again, we've heard Shirley Caesar since Carrie Chandler first did it. You know, in house. It's not the most original record. Will that record, if we put that record out, when we put that record out, that record's going to go top 10 very easily.
Very.
Yes.
Without us touching it.
Right.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I give it a 9. It's a 9 straight out. And speaking, and I'm giving it a 9 based on, we did a record called Fire on, using the same exact sample, 4 years ago. So And you know, when I first started listening to it, I was like, yeah, it's not the most original, but it grew on me and grew on me and grew on me, and the track was consistent. He did the right stuff with the instrumentation to me. You know, I mean, the arrangement is good, which is the most important thing. It's a 9.
All right.
It's a 9.
All right. Mike, what did Twitch have to say about this one?
We got 100%.
100%.
Literally 100%.
That's a first. That's a first. That's
Yeah.
Yes, I don't think you're right.
Yes, Tommy,
Right?
it's coming on Quantize.
I don't
My
think we
God.
have.
No, it's coming,
Can I say
yo.
something?
It's coming. It's coming. We're gonna put it out. My
All right,
goodness.
lots of love for this one over on Facebook. We have hi Masmeen from Japan. Hey Masmeen
Masmeen from Japan. What time is it in Tokyo?
I don't even know.
It's like 16 hours ahead or something.
Yeah.
What's it like? Like 8 in the morning or
It's
something?
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle Leckie, Chris Hunter are all watching us. James Stark over on Facebook. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us. All right, we are off to a pretty strong start here.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Pretty
move
good.
on.
Yeah.
What's
So
this next one?
you're gonna have to say the name of this next one. I'm not saying the name of the next
You don't want to say the name?
one. No.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I just want to say really quickly, I saw this in the box and Spen's assistant saw it and she said, she's English, and so she said something really funny, but I'm not going to say what she said. But she's like, oh, come on now. Does the person have to have Spen's name in the song? I mean, really?
Don't hate. Don't hate.
What is it
Appreciate.
called? Something Spen?
It's called It's the Spin. S-P-E-N.
It's the Spen.
Not S-P-I-N. S-P-E-N.
Not the S.
Not the S to the P, not the I, but the E-N.
But the E-N. It's the Spen. So let's see if it lives up to this name. And I wrote the producer and said, don't be using my husband's name in a song if it's not strong.
Did you really?
I did indeed.
I know you did.
I did indeed. So let's see.
I apologize.
Let's see if it's really
to the
got the
producer.
Spen in it. It's Talent Tuesday. Stay with us, everybody.
Amazing to me. It's so amazing to me to watch the DJ rock the crowd. And I'll be making my way to the dance floor, 'cause I know it's about to go down. It's going down. And I got a feeling my favorite DJ will be playing tonight. I'll be in the center front row, checking out the show, 'cause the way the DJ's spinning gives me life. Hey, everybody, I know you're ready for the party to begin. Got the playlist locked and loaded, you're about to get what you've been wanting. This DJ about to get it in. It's just something about the way the DJ gets down, how they be spinning it back and forth and round and round, baby. Pushing the buttons and moving the levels and blending the beats. They turntable scientists to me, just to watch them spin. Baby, it's the spin for me that makes me wanna hit the floor and move my feet every single time that I hit this beat. Something special I'm feeling all inside of me. Ooh, it's the spin that gets me moving. See, it powers up my levels, give me energy. And never have I ever felt this way before. And when they get the spinning, I got to hit the floor. It's the spin. And the wheels on still go round and round. And the wheels on still go round and round. And the wheels on still go round and round. And the wheels on still go round and round. It's the spin for me that makes me wanna hit the floor and move my feet every single time that I hit this beat. Something But anyway, a great DJ spinning, you'd be amazed. Sometimes I'd find myself mesmerized by the DJ backspins and the crossfader slides. The knobs, the buttons, the scratching, mixing, and cutting. It just does me something. Such a magical production. And this DJ right here be going in. But for me, the thing that excites me the most is the spin. That makes me wanna hit the floor and move my feet. Every single time that I hit this beat. Something special feeling on the side of me. Ooh, it's the spin that gets me moving. See, it powers up my levels, give me energy. And never have I ever felt this way before. And when they get the spin, and I got to hit the floor. It's the spin. It's the spin. The wheels of steel spin round and round. It's the spin. The wheels of steel spin round and round. It's the spin. The wheels of steel spin round and round. It's the spin. The wheels of steel spin round and round. It's the spin of me. Every single time that I hit this beat, something starts to building on the side of me. Ooh, it's the spin that gets me moving. See, it powers on my levels, give me energy. And never have I ever felt this way before. When I hear the spin, I got to hit the floor. It's the spin. It's the spin. It's the spin.
He has been chuckling the whole time.
Oh boy.
All right, it's the spin.
Well, they're clearly not singing about.
They're not singing.
All right,
about
so let's.
But
let's,
they named the song.
They probably did that last minute, knowing that they were sending it to us. But they're clearly not singing. They're singing about every DJ.
About every DJ.
Every DJ.
Okay.
They're singing about you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's go to our judges and see what the judges think about this one. Let's start with Barbara.
Hey, Barb.
Yes,
What do you think?
let me unmute. This is a very interesting track, and I see that because I got a little confused at one point because sometimes when you're a singer, you come up in music, you know the key, and you know a vocalist sometimes will be in a different key, but then it seemed like it got back on track. But this song, I love funk. I can see where it's going. Let me see what else I wrote here. When they got to the second half, that music, it was slamming. It's something different. It's something different for, I want to say house, but who's to say it would have to be under house A, and it can always be revived with a house B, a 4 to the floor. But I like the difference, the funk. I was feeling this. I was feeling his voice. He reminded me of one of the old school doo-wop singers, you know, who hits those falsetto notes. I love that. So again, in the beginning, I got a little confused because it seemed like her note was not in the key of the song, but then later it got on it. But I'm thinking this is, I could see them live at a festival, just live and jamming and everybody's singing with them. And I look at the whole picture. I could see like a Josh Milan saying, okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's make sure the voices are in the key of the song. And let's make, if we get that on track, then we all there. But I forgot the group from England. It was a female singer. And she was with a male band, and her voice gave me those tones, and I like that feeling.
Brand New Heavies, maybe?
No. They're always on key. They're always on point like that. I see the young lady in my head. So what I'm saying is, it's a lot of potential with this track. And loose ends, somebody just put it.
Yeah, they're saying it in the chat. Loose ends.
Yes. So this is what I hear. There's so much potential of alive, of real, and you can hear instruments in there. You can hear the explosion in there, and you can feel the liveness in there. So if you get maybe someone who's going to come and reproduce, not necessarily change the song, but get them on track with that. I'm loving the change that they're giving you, bridges that they're going here. So that's what I'm loving about it, because a lot of times in house, it just does this. in house, and our people who support house, they like that. No matter if we get bored or tired of it, they eat that up on the dance floor, right? And how we create music. But I think I would give this a 7.5 because there's so much potential. I wish the producer, or they can get a producer, just let's listen to this from the beginning and take this and fix where it needs to be fixed. And I think that if this is a band, and I'm thinking it is a band, then there's strong possibilities for them to do a lot of live stuff. And I give it a 7.5. Thank you for letting me know.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good.
All right. Where are we going next?
And you tell me.
Let's go over to Josh.
Josh, what? Oops, wait a minute. Can't do that and get Josh on, but I can do this and get Josh on. All right. Hey.
Hey, listen, I thought that was outstanding. They were playful with it. They were they had a lot of musicality going on. Like Barbara said, the change was dope. And I'd be interested to hear what else they have, because that was really, really creative. I'm still singing it in my head. I was hot. Right. Good. Nice and playful. So, I'd be interested to know what else they have to offer. Sign them. 10,
all right.
10 for sure.
Wow, that is awesome.
It's funny because someone in the chat, who is that? DJ LC, I think the playfulness of it, that was kind of a comment, like it's maybe just a little too playful. And so I'm wondering what you all think about that.
Interesting. Tommy, what do you think?
Okay. It's the spin. Now, if we took this record, we could do all that kind of stuff. But this is what we try not to do when we pick up people's new records. We want to give you tips so you do it and come back. Now, what this thing did, it had at least, I counted 8 musical changes, which is unheard of in-house. Josh does a lot.
Yeah, and Josh gets away with it in a big way.
Josh does it professionally, like bam. But to be that ambitious, and then you got vocalists that's following with it. I had to give them props for that. It's like, y'all, I didn't know whether you were trying to be a conversion or because it had that kind of feel, like, that kind of in between before house, but right after disco, right in that period. So they was really on point, but because the music and the song itself led itself to be so ambitious, it kind of shorted y'all on your vocals. Because if you got music that ambitious, you gotta be that ambitious. You gotta be that tight on it. I'm not discouraging them at all, because it's great to hear somebody that be that creative. This song kept on changing and doing everything. Big props to the musician, whoever wrote the music, because the music just kept going. And then when it finally nailed it at the end with the part that it stayed with, we was with it. And that's the whole point about a dance floor, really, is that when you want to get to that part. Back in the day, we used to play a record. It didn't sound like nowhere near like it sounded by the time it got to the end. And so this is missing from music right now. It's like we kind of missed that. That a song would do that, go through that much movement. So it really missing one thing, and it's a spin. Look. A lot of times I'll be on a demo and I'll bring songs like this and I'll leave it at this kind of production level and say spin, and they'll say, man, I gotta do all this work. I say, dude, but it's dope. It's like, man, I don't have time.
Really? I mean, between you and Josh, man, y'all really putting it out there tonight. Put it out, right?
So, Tommy, so what would you give this, Tommy, if you had to give it a number?
Because I know what we're doing in Talent Tuesday, I have to give it a 6, because our direction is not to find work for us to do, but how you do your own work. So I have to give it a 6.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's go over to Terry Hunter.
Huntsman, what say you?
Hey, what's up? That record, it puts me in the mind state of something that Tony Humphries would play. This is a record that I feel like that I will walk into Zanzibar and I will hit its record for like 12 minutes and I will fall in love with it. Barbara was right. Tommy was right. Josh was right. I mean, when you had great judges like this, they really gonna kind of set it up for you. So I think that record could definitely use a remix, but I also can appreciate what the song is about, where it's going, and the feel of it. It's very fun. I don't think it's too fun because everybody nowadays is either in love or want to party, and so having fun is great.
Yeah.
I like the record, man. I like the record. Like again, it reminds me of a newer, which the tones are different, but like I will play my Fumbe like right after this. You know what I mean? Like go right into it. I love the tempo. I like the record, man. I'll give it like I would say about a 7.5. I like it.
All right.
I think it'll be some killer remixes though.
Totally and 110% agree. I agree. I cannot judge a record that says it's the spin and they said everything that needs to be said.
They said everything that needs to be said.
Yeah,
All right.
I think they said everything that needs to be said. But the only thing, if this record had the right beat, the right drive on the drum, and it's not really even the right beat, just the right kind of a mix on the beat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mike Freak, what did the Twitch?
Mike Freak is gone.
Mike Freak, did he drop?
Yeah, he's a traitor. He left.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm watching. I'll keep my hand on. I'll keep my eyes on Twitch over here. 8 out of 10 from Kenny J. Go, hey Kenny. All right. Well, let's keep rolling on.
Yep.
So we have what? 2 more?
We've got 2 more. This is track 4. You say that name.
How do you make me say all that? Zingaro.
Because you're better at the English language than I am.
That's not English, but Zingaro. We're gonna go with that. It's Talent Tuesday. Stay with us, and let's roll on.
toca Africa. Bailame de Colombia, Panamá, Venezuela, Puerto Rico. Uko kote tutafika, uko kote tutafika.
Whew, man. Let's go with Joshua.
All right.
For me, I'm from New York. And that
Wait a minute. Whoa. Say that one more time. You might have to speak into your phone a little bit closer or get closer to it. Make sure we can hear you. That's a little better. All right, let's hear you.
Okay. So I'm a New Yorker, and that felt kind of New Yorkish to me. I don't know what the guy was saying. I have no idea. But I do know crowds in New York that would love that jam. So for me, it's definitely a 10.
Woo!
All right.
Easily.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go with this cat right here.
Man, that joint was fire. I was just going to ask, did anybody know what dialect that was? It sounds African, but then in some notes words rather sounded Spanish. So I was kind of trying to figure where it was from. But that record is hot. And Josh is right. It will definitely go off in New York. I would think that was a New York record. If I heard it, I would definitely sign it. But I have to go with what Tommy said. Like, yo, you're not trying to pick records that you have to do work to a remix. But this joint is begging for a remix in a great way.
Yes.
In a great way. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and so
yes.
I think that you can do a lot of great things with that. As far as remix wise, man, I'm with Josh, man. I give it a 10.
All right.
Wow.
I don't think we've had this many 10s.
No, we haven't.
In a minute. Because I got to save the queen for last. Well, you know what I mean.
That's not.
Right.
Look, Unquantized. This is Unquantized all day long. It's a 10 straight out the gate. Even as is. I mean, I agree with what Terry said. It's got plenty of room for mix. I see the producers in the room that would love to touch it. They're just dying with it. Because when you have this kind of vocal, that I don't know what he's saying, but I love whatever you're saying. You could be saying.
He could be saying it's not the spin. It doesn't matter.
It's
right?
not the spin.
It doesn't matter.
Right. This is the Tommy.
Right. He might be saying this is the Tommy.
And still, you can hear a journey. You can still hear the chorus in it. You can hear all these parts in it, and we don't know what he's saying. So whoever wrote that is really on point with it. So if you don't hear that, where we understand exactly what it is. So I love that. This is a 10. It's a 10. That's all it is. On Quantize all day.
All right.
All right. Tommy has claimed that song.
All right, Barbara. What say you?
Yes. What say I? I say it was a nice groove track. I enjoyed this track. It from a person on the other side of a turntable. For me, I would be sitting and grooving in my seat. It's not a heavy hitter for me. I thought it could come up a little bit more in the tempo. I love the cleansiness of the vocal. this person, whoever this is, or this production, it was not born yesterday. They have experience. They've been out there. Probably just wanted to put it on the show. See if you wanted it, Quantize.
Maybe, that would be interesting. I wonder if the producer is in the chat.
Yeah, we do not share the producers.
Right.
Yeah, they do identify themselves sometimes, but yeah, this is great.
But I definitely, I like it. I thought it to be cute to, at one point, when artists who don't speak or sing the dialect of the country they're trying to get it into, I think it's always cute when they throw one English line in there so you get the gist of what they're saying. Because they could be saying, let's stomp on the devil, let's lift up the devil. If you didn't know, it really. But when they say something, because I heard ballet, so I knew they were talking about dance and the expression of the dance. But I think it's so cool when they throw an English line in it all. It just includes us. And we feel a little bit good about lyrically what they're doing. So I'd like to give it a 7.5 because, again, I think they translated the line, the music, really good of what they're doing. It's so clean. It sounds like it was already out there somewhere.
Right.
Just coming into a club and you hearing this and it's getting the party started. But I guarantee if they up that tempo a little, it would be a primetime song at the same time. So I'm going to give it a 7.5.
All right. Okay. It's a 10. I like it. From you? Yeah, it's a 10. Wow. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. It was different. It's not like everything else. And I enjoyed the fact that everything seemed to work together in harmony with that record. Everything. I feel like Barbara feels. I feel like that there could be a version. Actually, like Barbara and Terry feel like it could be. There's so many different things you can do with it, and I appreciate the fact that the record is set up to be taken into different directions. I love it. It's 10.
All right. Well, 85% yes on Twitch. 15% said it's okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Strong scores all the way
I'm
around.
liking that. Wait a minute. Let's see what's happening here. Well, never mind. We're going to get into this next track.
We're going to get into our last song. Never a dull moment in this house. All right. The last one up is called...
Thank You.
Thank you. All right. Stick with us. Last song for Talent Tuesday. about this one.
All right, let's see. Wait a minute. It's actually,
got-
man,
what's
it's
that
doing much more.
Okay, that had a lot of stuff going on there. All right, let's start with Barbara.
All right, Barbara, what do you think?
Kelly is a hoot. You know, Kelly is
I-
a showing up. Hoot.
Yes, I know. I live with her, and I'm just
But you know what?
laugh.
Before you were here in this earth, you already told the Most High, I'm going to be with her. So it's destined. I love it. I love it. So
That's
this
awesome.
This track was called Thank You, right?
Thank you.
Yes.
Very interesting. Right when I was like, okay, I didn't get it, and then I heard another section. I'm like, oh, I like that part though.
Yeah.
Where we go here, I didn't get it. Oh, but I like that part. I don't think I should have to do that in a track. You know, I'm yo-yoing with my feelings on this track, and it's really interesting. But I do like his voice. I don't know if that part was a sample as much as the person just putting puzzles together of samples. But I like his voice because I like voices like that on tracks, and they're speaking and all of that good stuff. But I kind of got. Look, if I heard it in the club, I definitely would go to the bathroom on this track. You know, I don't think it's a Quantize track at all. But I think this, you know, sometimes producers need mentors. You know, because if you're feeling something in here and you're really trying, and then coming on platforms like this to see what you can have happen, we don't want to dog you out and say, oh, that's horrible, get this. No, but we want to help you get to a direction of even a format of something. It doesn't have to keep on going in different pockets, because there are some good things, samples in this track. And I think that one of your professionals, you come along and say, come on, let's go. Let me take this in the studio with you. Let's work on this and teach them. Because some people are behind in their rooms just clicking, because sample tracks are giving you hope. It's telling you can do it, and you don't have to learn how to do that. So they just need a little bit more mentoring in production wise. So for that, I'm going to give this, I keep hearing 3.5 in my head, but there's there.
All right. Okay. Barbara Tucker. Who you want next?
Let's go to Terry.
All right, Terrence.
Hello.
Hello.
How are ya?
I'm good, mate.
All right. Okay, this track here, right? And I'm going to agree with what Barbara said. We are here to mentor these cats. That's why we're here. That's why you guys are using this platform to do what you do. And I think in this track, it was just a classic case of doing too much, right? I feel like they went in and got a whole bunch of samples and went to a sample pack and tried to use every sample in that sample pack on this track.
Right.
And I think who's ever done it, maybe, I don't know if they're DJs or not, but maybe you circulate that through your DJ friends. Because the other thing was, I've never heard so many drops in one song before. It was like it was going, and then the kick dropped out again. Then it started, and then it changed. Then the kick dropped out again. Then it started, and I'm just like, okay. So it was too many drops for me. I feel that record would definitely lose your dance floor. But again, it's not a bad start. It's not for me. Some of the samples was not in the same key. It was just too much going on. So I think figure out a part, take that part that you like, make it work, and less is more in this case. Less is more.
All right. Very good, very good, very good. Scale of 1 to 10, Mr. Hunter.
It's hard to rate it. It's hard to rate that.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's go over to Josh.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Doing your preparations for the evening?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I love it. I love it.
And I think it's a great track, but Terry said something earlier today, more of the same. So we heard this, so many times. It doesn't sound bad. I hope I don't know the person. It doesn't sound bad, but definitely more of the same. But to give you my humble advice, I'd probably get a musician, a keyboard player, to probably play some chords and maybe a solo and add some musicianship to it because it sounds redundant and repetitive to me. My first time here, humbly. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it a 5.
All right, 5 from Josh Milan. All right, Thomas. This is going to be interesting. I can't wait to hear this.
Okay, all right. Too bad Mike's not here because it's definitely would be more for Q because Q has more venture than Unquantized, and this is aimed at a different market. And by the way they did the mix, I think it's not aimed for what we do in the clubs. It's aimed for a different kind of club. We all have a club in every city that you see strange people wearing garth on and stuff like this. Well, they play house, but they like this adventure that he's doing in this mix. The switching and the dropping and the things and something else that Charles Dawkins really, really made me understood about house is that he had a lot of tension in his chords, and believe it or not, house started out with this kind of tension. That's what made it house before it became melodic. So I get where he's going, but it was too everywhere else when our audience on Unquantized, Q and Quantize are a little bit more savvy and are looking for the kind of almost, I hate to say it, the same story just told different. And this is not the story they normally look for. So you probably would want to look for a label that does something like this, because anyone that's submits to the show, listen to what we already have. And if you fit in what we already have, send it in. If you don't, then you're taking a chance that we might not feel where you're going because we don't sell to this audience. So,
right.
So I don't want to say this is not good. I can tell you that it's not good for us because our audience, and you probably could read in the chat, they're not going to bend. To be such a loving house music community, they the most clickest,
savage.
They are the most clickest, narrow-minded.
They want what they. Well, Tommy, they know what they want, and that's what they want, and that's it. And when this song comes on, they are with me and Barbara in the bathroom,
right?
Or putting our lipstick on, doing something, and that's that. I mean, but that's the truth of it. That's the truth of the matter. So, and you're right, and we say that all the time, and thank you for saying that, because maybe there is a label, and an audience that would eat this up just as is.
As is.
Yeah. Right.
If you want to come back again, take some of the ideas that everybody else said, just narrow it down, pick apart, get a musician and make sure that your chords don't clash together. You know what I mean? So that, because a lot of house heads are melodically trained from house. So they have a natural ear for key. So even if they don't play or do any kind of music, they can tell when a key is off. So they don't like that. So you want to at least make your song have integrity, and then come back, bring it back to us, simple it down, and thank you very much. Pardon me.
Was there a number? Was there a number, Mr. Davis? Was there a number?
This is why I like on the show. To me, I thank you for submitting this, because this is really, the other tracks that we attend to, they didn't need our help. They could have went to other places. But you is why we're here. So I'll give it a 5 for being courageous enough to bring something that's not our normal format.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right.
Gotta give it props. Give props where props is due. All right.
What did you think?
Pretty much what everybody else said. I give it a 4 because it was semi-creative in what was going on in my mind. I think again arrangement is a key factor. I think I don't even see in my mind, because I'm really thinking as wide as I possibly can. I don't know where that track would actually work as is with everything that's going on. I think when you're looking at dance music tends to have some type of a consistent part or something that's like hooky enough to grab you. I think that's most music, even down to classical music. There's always this hook, and I think that's what that record is lacking in a big way. Sort of like, what's the thing that's going to make me remember this record. You know, the vocal piece, the instrumental piece, and there are pieces in the record, but I agree with what Terry said earlier, or Josh. It's like find the part and stick to it and drill it. You know, like commit to a part of the record, and I think you may have something, but I would like to hear that come back. To be fair,
Okay, well, let's see what they do.
I really would.
Let's see what they do.
So yeah, there you go. That is a Talent Tuesday, and I see our partner DJ Scoob over in the chat.
Yeah, what's up?
We'll be
DJ
doing the
Scoob?
Ultimate House Music Day Party with
a little less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, with these individuals that you see. There's 1, 2, and there's one whose kitchen we see. Yeah. And there you go. But I do want to ask Terrence one question.
Stop calling that man Terrence.
His name is Terrence.
I'm sorry, Terry. I'm very sorry.
That is his name.
Yeah, that's what my mama named me. You're
but
right.
he doesn't. But you don't tell him to not call you that.
He never told me not to call him that.
Terrence, I used to hate that. All right, my name is just call me Terry.
Yeah. What Josh said earlier, and actually I'm gonna circle back and ask Tommy too. But what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Because I mean, you came into the industry early enough where taking a record and actually writing some brand new thing. Your whole new intellectual idea is now something called a remix, and you get a fee for it, and that's it. So I mean, what do you think about that?
As far as the question is, what do I think about remixes today or in general?
No. The question, Josh put it to me or to the forum earlier. He's like, well, Spin, if you take that and you put some new music to it, then that's not considered a remix. That's considered a brand new production or a brand new composition. So I'm just wondering what you think about like where this has come, where the industry's come with this. I mean, because it's not even a thought anymore about what a remix is. It's like you're taking pretty much brand new material that could go to a new song or a new art, a new total song. Yes. And you're putting it to a remix, and you're putting your spin on the remix, but isn't that considered a rewrite?
Yes. So, I think the answer to what Josh is saying is absolutely correct, right? But the thing of it is when it's always something that's trying to be in the favor of the artist or the producer or the writer, to me, cats seem to like stray away from that. And what I mean by that is, just like this industry is forever changing, we're in a place right now where you can have 1 million strings on Spotify and make less than $3,000, and you're splitting that up with the producers and the songwriters, etc. And so for me, I've been saying it, and I've started implementing that in my practices as far as what I do with my remixes now, and how we do better with that. If it's going to be a remix and it's what it is, I need points and I need publishing on my remix, because today's world and the business of today, we'll be doing music just to say we do music. Where's the compensation at? So I think we need to change the business practices of what we do, because if I call Spin to do a remix for me, and I'm like, sure, I'll give you, a percentage off of this record for your remix. That doesn't hurt anything. You know what I mean? And so instead of these situations, I think that's how we can compensate each other, by saying, yo, you did this is great. Hey, let's put something out there that you can collect on this record for life, because it might not pop this year. It may pop 5 years from now. You know what I mean? And you have some type of money that's coming in of your hard work, and not the label or the artist reaping those benefits. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, last year I looked back at a lot of people putting compilations out, and a lot of these records got re-noticed, and they were selling, and I don't care if it's $5. It's my money. Like you're putting this out without my consent. Yes, I did do the remix for you at that time, but then you're not licensing from me. You're not saying, "Hey, I'm gonna put this out." So for me, I'm not moving like that anymore because again, the music and the business has changed so much. So if you was to go ahead and do it, well, it's cool. I'm getting my publishing offer. You know what I mean? I'm getting some kind of compensation from that record. So
which is very interesting because I mean, you and I have done some things. We've gone back and forth. I've done something for you. You do something for me. I mean, and
absolutely.
And in that kind of way, rather than saying, hey, this is what this is worth, or this is what this is worth, with the way that the business is, it's it's like we do kind of like trade-offs.
Of course.
Which works really, really well. I know most people can't do that because we have the relationship that we have. I mean, we can do that. And I just thought that it would be really good for them to hear your perspective on it since Josh brought it up. And maybe it's something we can talk about a little bit later.
The thing about it is that is like you said, the trade-off is the like you said, certain people don't have the relationships to do it, right? So at the same time, there will never be a situation to where me and Josh is doing a record, or we're doing a record, or whoever else that we have that barter relationship with, that I get a licensing deal for that record and not break you off, or not tell you that, hey, I'm re-putting this back out, because that stands on what our word is, and to me, our word is bigger than any contract. You know what I mean? But I would still like to offer everybody. It's like when Josh, another shameless plug again, get on up, Terry Hunter, Josh Milan, Mike Dunn.
Right.
That record, we handle business on that. You know what I'm saying? Me and Josh know where we stand at as brothers. But in this particular situation, I didn't control it, and I wanted to make sure that the business was done right, and Josh approved of it, and we got the paperwork done, and we did what we supposed to do. That's still my brother 100%, but like that particular record, I'm not controlling like it's a mirror ball release. You know what I mean? So I need to make sure that the business has to be done with my brothers. So I just think we need to change the way we do stuff right now.
All right, man. Look, on that note, thank you for joining us. And I know you just got off a plane and everything.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ain't we doing something real big coming up? Like, we need to get more love to that. Like, you got Josh, you got me, you got Buck.
I'm saying, man, but you weren't on. But you weren't on when we were giving it all the love. You were late.
We gave it so much love,
as you usually are.
And we are looking forward to welcoming you all to Baltimore.
Right. The Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4 and more.
All day. We're calling it a day party. It is
literally all
day and night. It's a 12-hour party.
Yeah, it's a 12-hour. So we're going to see where that goes. And we're looking forward to having you in town without a question. No doubt about it. Wait, now where's Josh? Every time I want to talk to Josh. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Dude, that was a heavy question, and you slick. See, I gotta watch you because you slick about how you did it.
I didn't even mean to take it there. My bad.
No. Listen, it's all good because that's what we're about. That's what we're about. Spreading the knowledge of what it is that we do. Even when the hard questions have to be asked. So thank you for that, and thank you even more so for joining us tonight and spending your time with us. I mean, we know you getting ready to get down and do your thing, but we're looking forward to seeing you on Saturday the 2nd here in Baltimore with the band. So we're preparing for it. So we're looking forward to it, man. That's all I can say.
Get that information you need too.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that 100%.
Wife for me too.
You can give her love yourself. Say hi, Kelly, and bye, Kelly. All right, Barbara Tucker. Thank you.
Yes.
And we can't wait to see you and have you here in Baltimore with us.
I love having Barbara on the show. She's been on once before.
Yes.
Always drops some deep knowledge.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, Barbara, and
We do.
looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
In your vivacious vernacular that you bring.
We all love Baltimore. We're so happy to get to Baltimore. I have some friends that are out here in Atlanta that said, I got my ticket. Oh, you come? Okay.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good.
Oh yeah, we've been
all the
pushing it
brothers.
hard.
It's good to be here with all the brothers here in music. You know, it's very interesting that we are assigned to house. We could have been down with classical, with country, western,
Correct.
but did you ever think, wow, this is the music that spoke to my soul? And so we have a job to do until we die, till we gone. This is where we are. So what do we do to bless the people with? Thank God for you again in this platform, that people who feel the creativity are able to express what they feel in their soul. But we never want to tear down anybody's feeling, but we want to just inspire them to be the more. It's good. Powerful.
That's awesome. Well, thank you again for joining us.
I love what Barbara said, and many times we just had one yesterday. We didn't put it. We started to put one on, but many times producers do sit down and really listen to this feedback. We had one yesterday that sent us a long list and said, these are all the changes I made. It was like 15 bullets.
It really
It
was.
was 15 bullets.
Yeah.
I changed this. I changed the drum. I did this. I did this. Yeah, and it was
school. This is really like a school. If you have all the, what do they say? If you do anything over 10,000 hours, that makes you a master at what you do.
How about
so you have all these professors in music here to help them, you know, because the clientele, the people who are the fans, are gonna really be so blunt that sometimes they'll throw stuff at you on the stage. But we know we're not here because we all started somewhere.
Yeah.
We all started.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
This is
Yes,
good.
we did. And hopefully get somebody to help people to do this in a big way.
Right.
Tommy Davis.
Yeah, let all these awesome producers here. Let them all. I'm sorry. Let them get a platform, get a school, get a mentorship day for your, these up and coming young people. Look at your
That's
face,
right.
Ben.
Don't start, Bobby, because we planning on doing some stuff. So yeah, it's coming.
See, I know
It's coming.
It's gotta come.
Yeah, it's
gotta
coming.
come because just being a singer and a DJ and a producer is not the end for us. That was just to prepare us for the bigger picture.
all right.
Yeah.
Amen, amen, and amen. Preach,
I'm
my
getting
sister,
tied
preach
up.
it.
I'm taking offering up now. Okay.
Look, with Josh and Spin, about 8-9 years ago, we was doing mixes. I said, Spin, we need to change what we call this. This is not a remix. This is a reproduction. And he said,
Right.
well, they won't understand what that term means, but it's really talking about what Josh is saying. When we come in and we go and do these things when nobody is paying attention, that the market is now becoming part artist, part producer. And that's not because they need that. It's because we need the sales. When we're talking sales, we're going to use everything, and we'll put a refrigerator on the cover if it's going to sell more records. So you know what? That's the whole point that we do remixes. It's not for ego or anything like that. It's for sales. It's like, you know what? If we have to put Spin's picture on every record, his picture's going to be on every record. If we got to go get Louis Vega to do a mix on the record, we're going to get Louis Vega to do a mix on the record. We're going to do whatever we take. We're going to say, well, how come y'all do so much for Barbara, but you know, and you do so much for Don, and you do so much in this, but you're not doing it. I said, we are doing it. We all doing it when you send us a record. And we say, well, you know what, we're going to put a remix on it. We're going to go out and pay.
No, give him that.
We're going to pay David Harness or Terry Hunter to do something. That's our effort to give you more push. Because the market now is about artists, it's about producer, and it's about label. So we try to use all three to do it, to do it. And I agree with Josh and Terry saying we need to actually be talking of changing about how the split is. Because now the split is a different thing. It's a different animal. So, Barbara, I watch what you girls are saying, and I really feel I understand what an artist feels like. Hey, how come I'm the artist, but the producer name is first? And that came out of evolution, not out of ego. It came out of the manufacturers and the promoters and and a distributor saying, I can sell a lot if I make sure it says spinning barber than just barber. And so we never went in trying to do that, Barbara. And I watched some of your TikToks and stuff where y'all talked about it. And this would be a great forum to talk about that, because it's part VI and it's part, it's part business and part stuff. And until we talk about it, is when change is going to happen. So we
actually
need to
maybe
do
something
more
really good to do. Yeah, something really good to do, because we strive to make sure that we do that and make sure that everybody, when we do these things, that the artist is included in the big picture, not in the small picture, in the big picture.
Right.
So that's something. All right, listen, we are so out of time. Listen, I just want to thank all of our guests again.
Yes,
and
Mr. Hunter, thank you.
Thank you for joining us, man. Again, just
Tempo is probably asleep
tell
by now.
Tempo we say hey, and I think Josh.
Everybody follow Tempo. Tempo Hunter has his own Instagram. Please make sure you follow him on Instagram, and of course follow.
Does he really have his own Instagram?
Yes, he does.
Lord have mercy.
And please do follow all of our judges, and you can learn more about what they have coming up, their releases, their events, their projects. Please make sure you show your love and give support to them. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Yes, and
we will be back in 2 weeks on March 5th. It's March 5th, right after the Ultimate House Music Day Party.
And I think we're gonna have Maurice Joshua for that.
All right.
So we're already getting that together.
For all
so
the
stay
producers
tuned
that submitted your
that.
songs, and we didn't get to it tonight, we will put them on that show. We had so much interest between last time and this time. We've got just way too many songs, and we can't get to all of them on one night, obviously.
Yeah. So
Can I do a plug?
Please do.
What is the plug, Thomas?
Oh, it's Barbara Tucker, Promised Land, baby. Thank you so much for letting me do that. It's going well. Y'all got to go check it out. It's the B Crew, Promised Land. And the reason why I can promote it, because it's not on Quantize. So we don't do this with Quantize.
But that's okay. That's all right.
Yes, Promised Land out. Yours truly, Tommy Davis and Greg Lewis on the mix of a Barbara Tucker and B Crew killer. So yeah, that's that. Terry Hunter, you got anything you want to tell people about real quick? Got to make it quick.
Yeah, no, man, just happy to be here. Look for some great collaborations from all of us that's coming up this year.
Yes.
And we just gonna keep representing house music to the fullest, baby.
All right. It's on. Listen, we are out of here. We have to go and do what it is that we got to do. So peace in the valley, peace in the city, peace to your souls. We love you all, and thank you so much for joining us for this special edition, the Ultimate House Music Day Party Part 4 and more edition of Talent Tuesday. And we will see you March the 2nd for that party happening at the Baltimore Sound Stage. If you don't have your tickets, check out all of our socials. You better hurry up, because we're about we're almost at
just
capacity.
A few for the door.
Yeah.
And that's it. So ticket sales in advance will probably be ending. I don't know. DJ Scoob is in the chat. Maybe this week.
Yeah, Scoob will tell you.
But they are advance sales will be closed. We are going to hold a few for the door. And that will be it. VIP sold out. Tables are sold out, but general admission still available. So we will see you in the place on March 2nd.
All right, y'all.
All right, everybody,
we are out
care.
of here.
Much
take
love
care.
To you all.
All right. Thank you all. Take care.